strength endurance exercises. Sounds like a mouthful, but all it is are the ABCs of running, designed to make your strong walking and running muscles stronger, okay? Helps with better efficiency, better fitness, and better strength, especially if you're trying to move a little quicker, okay? So these exercises can be used in a relaxed way as part of your warm-up, or they can be done more aggressively and really and truly utilized after a running workout to gain further strength for your running. So, but it's fun to learn them and just practice them and incorporate them with your program, all right? So the best thing for me to do is actually walk you through them. ABCs, okay, so an A is really just a march, and a B is stepping over a barrel, I call it, and a C is really just butt kicks. So I'm gonna walk you through them. There's 3 kind of stages of each exercise. One is walking, the second is skipping, and the third is running with the exercise. So an A is really just a march, and it looks just like this. Oh, posture is everything, by the way, as always. So you want to take that nice big breath before you start. Exhale. Imagine that your plumb line is extending from way high in the sky right through to the strength in your neck, and the crown of your head is up, right through, shoulders away from the ears, core is nice and strong, and your feet are comfortably underneath your base of support. So, but it's just opposite arm, opposite leg, and a nice march. So we move like this, just up and down, arms are swinging, okay? Foot is perpendicular to the leg, staying nice and tall, taking little steps, okay? We we're not dancers, so we're not, although that's very pretty, we're not pointing toes. We're just up and down, okay? And careful too of that arm swing. So watch what happens when I cross the midline of the body, okay? You see right away that the legs move strangely, the wrong angles, and the energy and movement are not in a forward direction. Okay, so that's a walking A. The next step would be to take it to a skip, all right? So it's just that, it's a skipping A. Looks like this. You're just adding a nice, tiny little skip, makes the step a little more aggressive. You'll find that your heart rate goes up a little, just like mine is, okay? Feet are still perpendicular to my leg, and the leg comes down and lands firmly under your base of support. So now, to learn that, I've been doing these things for a long time. Some people find them a little awkward. For the skipping, just teach yourself by starting with a gentle skip. So like we do in a warm-up, something like this, a nice, gentle, easy skip. Okay, easy peasy. And then shorten that skipping step and raise your knees a little bit. Be a little more aggressive with your arms. And now you've got what we call a skipping A. Okay? Okay. You with me? The next one will elevate your heart. So we did a walking A, a skipping A, and remember then I said we add the running portion. So it's a running A. So it's exactly that. Take your breath. Start with a smaller step, and then a lower step rather, and then a little higher. So I'll get yourself going. So it starts here, and a running A is exactly that, a running A. Okay? Now remember, depends where you're at in your fitness and in the program. So not everybody wants to do a running A. You can always do the walking A and the skipping A and progress when and if you're ready, if you ever are, okay? So that's your A. Your B is, I call it an over the barrel B, or B because it's B for barrel, but really just imagine you have a small barrel or maybe a log in front of you, and what you're going to do is generate a round step with your leg and step up and over that log or barrel. So it looks like this. Okay, so your foot is still perpendicular to your leg, and your leg comes down. So that's the action. Even try it with one leg at a time. So it could be up and around, right? Around. There it is. So if you think about what you're doing, it's very strong and generates such a strong activation for your hamstrings and your glutes. So boom, boom, boom. Okay, and the arms, bringing those elbows back, the arms always create the momentum. Okay, in order to stay tall in your body, you'll find you have to use your core, which will then strengthen your back. So these are all wonderful ways to help your walking and running. So we've done the walking bee. Next is the running, not the running, the skipping bee. Okay, so this one is just that. Again, you want that same round action, but you add a little skip. And this one can become, very strength building because boom, you really generate that step. So we might take 25 each leg and keep it less aggressive. But you can imagine if you did 100 steps like that and increase the tempo. That's how you can understand the strength component. So just imagine if we're doing it like this in a warm-up mode, but then suddenly you want to really try to generate some power and do it, 100 times each leg. We're not doing that. But right away, just with 10 steps like that, I feel the activation especially in my glutes. Okay. So, take a little walk recovery. That's the pattern, by the way. You would do one exercise in one direction, 30 meters or so, and then walk or shuffle back, and then do the next exercise. So, last one are C's, which are butt kicks, and they're a wonderful contrast to the other exercises, and it feels good. So a C is a butt kick. There it is. We do these in all sorts of sports, honestly. But what I love for running is if you can notice, I have a lean in my body when I do a C or I do a butt kick. So if I turn around, you can see that this is probably the only time that you can truly generate in an almost static position the lean that you want to find when you're running fast. So you want to almost take off. So it's a butt kick. There it is. Okay? And from here, you can take off. Okay? That's the feeling you want to have. And for those of you in a less aggressive kind of state, we've done these, quote, butt kicks in our warm-ups, right? So there it is in a walking form. There's no skipping version of a C or a butt kick. You just go right to the run. Okay? So there you have it. ABCs. Again, with good posture and those kinds of exercises, either in warm-up or even at the end if you're trying to get stronger, but even utilizing them in your warm-up drills, especially if you're in the Run Stronger program, you just will over time notice how much stronger and efficient you are when you actually run.